bitch. Everything's going as planned. How do I keep it that way? Keep the Glock in my hand. I did some things I regret. Fucking my nigga girl, sorry the pussy too wet. Niggas be talking that shit. I got authority, I put that shit right to his lip. Pussy, you think you a pimp? You a little bitch, you a little ass little chimp. It ain't no mistake. I'm cool on the outside, inside filled with rage. This bitch ass soul I ate, the pole I wait. I told y'all stay, now you gon' pay. Now y'all gon' get it. I love you, bitch. Nah, I'm just kidding. They love how I switch and now I'm just spinning. Got so much to say about me like it was written. Ice boy Gabe, I don't like to boat. I don't like y'all niggas, y'all doing the most. My niggas be running around with a toast. I'm carrying guns and I don't got a host. Can't talk to y'all niggas cause y'all niggas fans. These bitches be having my name on they post. I fucked on that same my little hoe, then I ghost. I know you tryna hold it, I would expose it. They used to laugh at me like I was joking. Now they attracted me like I ain't chosen. I saw the niggas some shit gave me token. Try bring it back to me like it was broken. This is a masterpiece we taking over. Yeah, this is a masterpiece we taking over. Yeah, this all masterpiece. I'ma run up on a nigga with a golden piece. Yeah, she suck on my dick and you kissed her. This ain't no motherfucking mouth, this a Swiffer. I'm smoking the wood, this ain't no swisher. When she with me, I know that you miss her. You was my nigga, why did you switch her? Now I gotta blow your brains out like Skitcher. You was behind, you need to catch up. Now I'm hanging with BG, I don't switch her. When you open your mouth, everyone like answers. That's why I hit from the back like an ambush. That's why my homie told your bitch and gave her back. Now you can't tap by that part that my man took. We don't fuck with you cause we like to chop. You claim that you walking around with a chopstick. We heard you was walking around on some option. No, I gotta shoot him, he gave me no option. Bitch, when you shoot, better hope that they hit me. The chopper is seen, just like it's with. Pull up to the scene, that chopper come with. You know when I shoot, I'm taking the kid. Me popping that soup at the top and kick. If I'm rocking with you at the top, going with me. If my dog ever suit, better leave quickly. My dog go Scooby-Doo, just leave a mystery. I ain't just been at home doing nothing. I'm getting funded like I'm a company. Just say he won't bump me, but he gon' jump me. He won't even jump in. That boy running. Funny ass shit. Ooh, it's so funny how these niggas act.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, this is the National Football League. And the Minnesota Vikings taking on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7.
Early on, it doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second down, they go right back to Cook. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to Rumble.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. They'll going for Jefferson downfield. And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
That came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see. As that's batted down and incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Touchdown, Vikings! Tyler Conklin, a 9-yard touchdown grab. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Diggs once more on the completion on first down. From the 44, Allen finding Knox there, complete.
Certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out.
They're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it because now...
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts in this first quarter. Throwing is Allen on third. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Bass is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac.
In quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Cousins gives way to Cook.
Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On third down, Cousins. He's got him in, complete. An action on that one, 37 yards. First down, here's Cousins. Open man here is Conklin.
From the defensive perspective.
What's that? That's
why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down. I think that's where he wanted to check that down to, but once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
There's Jefferson to pull that in.
That's right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
So just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. To throw is Cousins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them. There, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he's going to take this out past the town with 3rd and 1. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Oh, going for Sanders downfield.
On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Down the numbers. There he goes. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory.
Instead of a tackler.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing now is Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
But the way they spread the football around, here they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him, too.
Incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings touchdown Bills. It's complete. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. His stats, he just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once.
So far, he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. Cousins now to throw on 1st down.
With the work defensively, they have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins.
I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
Throwing is Cousins. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. In the 2nd half.
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the 1st half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that towards the line of scrimmage. That'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down.
They're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they rush coming, and he's taken down.
Is that head coach? He knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his team.
Under pressure, and down he goes. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball situation, got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Osborne.
Likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Muscles him off. They stopped after only a yard.
To praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an...
Well done.
They'll run for it with Cook. Gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. They try again with Cook. They're able to get a couple. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. Cook. And did he break the plane? Yes, he did. Touchdown. Dalvin Cook from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. Meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Allen. Left side caught by Diggs. On 1st down, Allen. And he's got his big tight end here.
Some drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep
the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Now Allen again. It's complete to Diggs. On 1st down, Singletary. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards. We'll check on his status when we get back. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff, it's Singletary. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And he completes it to the tight end Knox.
Field working in the seams because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep him from getting out of bounds. They took it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills have once again taken the lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be
this thing pan out. We'll watch as they come up on first down. Now Cousins. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. Uses the stiff arm. That's complete. It's Cook. And this one will go to the 20. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Cousins.
This game's over.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Desperation time. Cousins on fourth down.
Defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the back on them. Make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, heading in the fourth. Allen to throw.
Couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Singletary, they'll run for it. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. No dice for Sean McDermott and the offense. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Well, they knew who to turn to on fourth down.
To the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped, and they got it done on that play.
Cousins to throw. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And down he'll go at the 25. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's Cousins. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll have a first down here up past the 30, but he's brought down in bounds. And that is incomplete. It comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.